Good evening, everyone. Welcome to once again to Athena Games. My name is Elliot Baker, your regular commentator for Star Wars X-Wing, and I've got a special guest commentator today in the form of Mr. Voitek.
Hello, nice to see you guys.
Nice to have you back here in the streaming booth once again.
Pleasure to be here. I only did it once before, but I enjoyed it a lot, and I was waiting for another opportunity to join you here in the booth.
And we have a great kind of grudge match coming on today, because these two have gone against each other not once but twice now, with different results, and they want a decider today. It's David Lincoln versus Chris Neal. Chris on the right, on the left, and David on the right.
And they were also playing exactly the same lists, so we should expect them to not only know how to fly their own lists, but also how to face the opponent. So that will make it even more exciting.
Now, the question is, are they going to be predictable by knowing how they fly? Because they've flown against each other before. Is that going to be a factor involved in all this?
If you start by looking at the list, you will see that at least Chris will have to be unpredictable with his ray movement, because David has all the cards here if we are looking at the PS and how the ships move and what they can do. Because both of his ships are PS10 and both of them can reposition after the movement.
That is true.
And Rey very much like to keep ships in the arc, so she will have to plan her maneuvers very carefully in order to use her ability and in order to use Finn. But maybe we can just start by going through the lists.
Yes, so Chris Neal is flying... sorry, I should get the names... I've got the names mixed up here. They're the other way around. There we go.
Yes, they are.
There was always going to be one mistake on today's stream, and that was it. Hopefully that'll be
not
it.
a big one.
Not a big one.
That's fine.
I could just be awkward and tell them to switch sides, but
yeah. I bet they would love it.
No. So yeah, David is flying, who's on the left, is flying Boba Fett, which he's just placed there at Pilot Skill 10. He's also now placing Nim. Nim is running with advanced sensors, so he's got great pre-movement, pre-positional actions with the barrel roll. There's the handshake and the game is on. The Havoc title, taking away the crew slot, but gaining Salvage Astromech, in which he puts Genius.
And System.
And the System slot for the advanced sensors. Engine upgrade for a bit of more repositional actions, so a boost being thrown in there, and Bomblet Generator along with Vector Instincts. So Bomblet Generator, he can just drop bombs, and with Genius, he can drop the bomb after when he finishes his maneuver.
And ignore the damage.
Yeah, and ignore the damage because he's Nim, because he's like that. Twin Laser Turret for a bit of punch, although with his 3 attack dice, I don't think it's too bad. He's more looking for out-of-arc shots or guaranteed hits.
Yes, and on the right side we can see Rebels flown by Chris Neal. I think he'll like his Rebel a lot. I don't think I have seen him flying anything else than Rebels before. So we have Poe Dameron at PS9 with the Black One title with Intensity. And that is the great combo that he's got in here with Intensity, BB-8 and Primed Thrusters, which allowed him to take a free barrel roll before he moves, drop a target lock with the Black One title, take a free focus or evade, which is not an action, so he can do it even if he's stressed, and then finish his maneuver and take another action, which is probably, again, going to be target lock or focus or even a boost to get where he wants to be.
Yeah, and of course we have Rey as well there with Expertise and Finn. Expertise grants her great economy with her actions. She doesn't need to do too much, especially with her ability to reroll naturally. It means he can do, well, if he had the evade title, he'd be able to do that, but he's taken the salute title. So he's got more defensive applications for his focus token, or if he gets really desperate and he's stressed. Yep. Although if you're stressed, you're not got how can you get a focus token? But yes. Who knows? Who knows?
So we can see early maneuvers already. We can see Nim on the left side. We can see it on the top, who is already opened up with a very aggressive maneuver. He doesn't have the cruise missile, so he is not worried about getting into range 1 too early.
Yeah. Hello, Can Kissen. The videos will be going to YouTube, however, they'll be going on to the YouTube next Wednesday. So you'll be able to catch this game next Wednesday, as we have a week delay. But sorry you can't join us. We'll see you next week.
We can see early shots already.
Yeah, we got 2 hits there.
From Mangler Cannon. Dengar will reroll this for 3 hits, I believe, and one of them will be turned to a critical. But that will not matter in the early engagement yet.
I believe that's 2 crits and a hit in there. Finn does add a resulting, which is a blank, and of course Rey can reroll. So here we go.
Of course.
That was like,
Paint on 2 of them.
2 evades.
Definitely spend the focus.
Yep. So that's that done. Ray takes a single point of damage, which is a shield off.
Not bad at all.
No, for a 3-hit exchange, that's not bad.
Nope. And she will return fire, and she is likely to deal a point of damage too.
And of course, Finn adds the blank die in because he's a stormtrooper. That looks like a crit and a.
That will be a hit with expertise anyway.
Of course.
He will reroll 2 with her ability, and that is 3 hits in total.
Ouch. Yep, expertise. Turning
of course.
Focus to hit, so that's a hit crit in there.
Probably see 1 evade here.
1 evade there. That's 2 off Boba. That's a really good exchange for Chris.
So that is what I started with. If Rey will be able to keep Boba Fett in arc, she is able to win the damage race versus him.
Yeah.
So it all depends on the other ships that will join the fight and help Boba, hopefully.
And what's bad is that David's been suckered into giving Chris a great zone to sloop next round, because if the Falcon does a 2 or 3 bank, ends up about where Slave 1 is right now, he can easily sloop to the right and be fine.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out if there is a maneuver for David to keep Rey in arc while staying outside of her arc. Assuming she's doing sloop left, probably not.
If she's slooping left now, he might be able to hard it.
Hard to the right, and then even maybe boost, because he doesn't care about wasting his action to boost if he can keep her close, because then he'll have all the rerolls he wants.
Yeah.
And also, even if he's outside of range 1, he can always use his Dengar rerolls.
That is true.
For offense.
Plus, he doesn't have to worry about facing forward because he has, of course, the rear auxiliary arc.
Yep.
So I think his best move is to make use of that and catch her in that rear arc.
So would you say too hard to the right now?
Too hard to the right. Therefore, you probably get a shot on Poe if you're lucky.
Yep.
Oh, she's slooping.
We called this one. Yep.
Yes. There we go. He might even get a shot if he's lucky.
Too hard to the right.
Yeah.
Too hard. Maybe too hard, and then boost to the right to keep her with the rear arc.
I mean, even if he did a bank and then boosted, he probably would still be out of arc.
Yes, you're right. 1 bank to the right and then boost 1 forwards. Yeah,
that'd be fine. It's Nim who's the concern, because he'll be trying to come in and start messing things up.
Start linking her with DLT.
He really wants to get behind the asteroid and at range 3 to give him a bit more defensive ability. Whether he can manage that is another question.
So generally speaking, I think, like for Chris, it would be better, obviously, to go for Nim first. But David did it correctly, and he basically deployed Nim on the exactly opposite corner to Poe.
Nim is not... I think really, Boba and Nim are both not really late-game ships. You need to make sure you take one of them down before you lose a ship.
So we can see Poe doing barrel roll to the right with BB-8 before he revealed his maneuver.
So it's probably going to be a one bank, but I'm not sure he's going to clear that asteroid. No, because of course it's not too hard.
That is 1 bank to the right.
So of course...
So intensity first.
Intensity first. So he's gaining the focus, so he at least has a defensive mod.
He should
but
have done...
he unfortunately didn't count on this.
He should have done evade here.
Yeah.
Considering that he will be shot.
Yeah, and now if Boba does a turn...
And takes damage.
Yeah, there's damage, so Poe has been offered up on a plate.
So that should have been hard to the right, which would probably go through the asteroid. But Poe would have focus anyway from
But he couldn't have done that because he'd have gone through it anyway because...
green maneuver, that's not green maneuver, of course. You are correct.
So the approach was wrong. He should have banked in the previous round.
Yes.
That would have given him more leverage.
Although, he didn't know which way Boba is going to go. It was possible that Boba will go through those 2 rocks that are just underneath him right now.
Yeah. He could have gone anywhere.
Is this a straight maneuver? No, that's a bank.
That's
a bank. You called this.
Here we go.
So that is still in...
No, it's out of arc.
It's
the look of it. So he's caught it.
It's
However, the question is, does he want to bank and get a shot on Poe, who is arguably more vulnerable, or does he want to go with the Falcon at range 1?
I would go for Rey, because
I agree.
It's very similar with Rey. It's very similar to Dengar and Quick Draw, where her health is a resource that you have to spend when she's being shot.
I completely agree.
So I would totally take any out of arc shots at her, and it's range 1 as well.
Yeah,
and he will have all the rerolls he wants. That's a no-brainer choice.
There's a hit and a crit already in there, and a focus token. So already we're seeing good quality there. Dengar with a reroll onto... He's rerolling the focus. Add 2 focus results. If only he had the focus token. He's only got the evade.
So is there a rule in the game that prevents you from rerolling the same dice twice?
There is. You cannot... In the game, you cannot roll the same dice twice. It's actually in the actual manual itself.
Sure.
So Yeah.
So that's 2 hits, and I think she rolled an evade. Did she lose it?
She did roll an evade, so she would have lost a single shield.
Yes.
And there we go.
She will
Measuring
return
for
fire
arc.
on range 1.
She can return fire. She does not get her rerolls, though. She does still have expertise. And with a roll like that, you don't need rerolls. 3 hits.
3 hits. Boba has a 1 evade, and he will make a single reroll from range 1. Expertise for 3 hits, yes.
Evade, reroll that into an evade if you can, and hopefully that will end up being a...
Boba Fett.
Yeah, Boba Fett. When at range 1 of an enemy ship, you may reroll 1 dice. Two evade, spend the evade
No
token,
damage.
no damage.
Wow.
Very good there.
Wow, that's always good.
He got very lucky in that exchange. I think he completely outmaneuvered Chris.
Yes, that was well played. It's going to be harder next turn because Rey is definitely going to sloop to the right, and I don't think there is a way for Boba to get out of the arc.
And here's the thing, if Chris hadn't been predictable and did a bank, he would have caught Boba's flank.
Yes.
And I think Boba can't even
or just
shoot
go
it.
slow.
Boba couldn't even shoot it.
Nope. Well, he would probably boost it somehow to... Or maybe he wouldn't be able
But
to
if you
boost
do a
to the
bank
right.
boost, he's going to be in front of the asteroid. So
Or maybe he wouldn't be able to do so because that would hand him very close to the asteroid or maybe on it. Probably not, but still a chance. So the good thing for Poe here is he is still not stressed, so he can barrel roll before he will move out of the rock,
yes.
and that will not strip his action and not deal any damage to
Well,
him.
I think he's past the rock anyway, so he doesn't need to worry about
Oh,
that.
yes. Yeah, yeah.
However, he might be able to mess up Boba's maneuver if he can block Boba.
Yep. So if he would barrel roll to the right, do 1 bank to the right.
I think if he barrels right, barrels backwards, do a 1 bank, he should end up facing Boba, possibly block a hard turn from Boba, and also maybe catch Nim if he's screaming in for a kill.
Yep. Yeah, so far there is not a lot of significant damage done to both ships. So from Chris' perspective, he could have as well just go for Nim at this stage. It's only 2 health that Boba left, and he will be using his action to do an evade every turn, getting defensive rerolls.
Yeah.
And Nim dies very quickly.
Nim dies very
You know
quickly,
that.
especially with only 1 dice.
Yes.
And he's not really doing too much damage. Here's a sloop from Neal. This is the point where I'm starting to get concerned that he's getting too familiar with that sloop. Very predictable.
Yep.
And there you
Kanan
go.
Jar stripping the stress.
Trimming the stress is normal, and he takes a focus.
Yep. Is he barreling? He is not. He is just doing too hard to the right. So he essentially wants to make a pincer for Boba Fett. Whichever he goes, he will get shot.
Makes
Most
sense.
likely by both
Makes
ships.
sense.
Unless he's doing very fast maneuver forwards.
He could screen forward and
might
boost
do.
around the asteroid. He still would get a rear arc shot on Rey.
Yep. But that would leave Nim alone and exposed.
That is a problem.
Which is not ideal.
Here we go. About to see what Boba is doing.
Something white, I think.
Yeah, it does look like it's white. Maybe a bank? Is a turn. He's turning hard towards Rey.
Yes.
He's going to get range 1 against Rey this turn. And he's also been very smart. He's blocked the sloop next round from Rey.
Yes.
Although Rey can K-turn, it won't remove the stress.
I think she can sloop to... Oh, probably not.
She can sloop right.
That
but,
might that might
but
be
then
blocked
Nim
as
is
well.
now coming in
No,
right
that
now.
might be blocked as well.
Yeah, that's actually, with this, it will be blocked. He has now blocked the Falcon from slooping, meaning that if Chris wants to get arc, he's going to have to stress out Rey next round. And that could even block Poe as well.
Yep. So let's see what happens here, because I think both of the ships are within Rey's arc right now, so
Yes.
even the TLT might not hit both times.
That is true. We're going to see how
Let's
it goes.
see. Can Poe see Nim?
Poe does have arc
He
on
can.
Nim.
In this case, I would just ignore Boba Fett and go for Nim.
Yeah, he's got the evade token. Lower dice, more chance of doing damage to Nim than you are at Boba at this point.
Yep. So we can see TLT shot.
That's just 1 crit there. Or is that even a hit? He's debating whether he wants to spend the focus. No, he's opted not to and go for the next attack. 3 hits.
There's nothing she can do about this.
No, she's going to take a shield.
Yep.
But she missed out on an attack.
Just 1. That's all right.
Yeah, it could have been 2.
Yep.
If David had been a
Now
gung-ho.
4 dice and 3 of them are blanks, unfortunately.
Oh dear, but Boba Fett does have a range 1.
So he can reroll 2 from Dengar and 1 from his own ability.
Yep, so there goes the 2 that he's now rolling.
Yep.
Why is he rerolling all 3? Because
2 from Dengar.
Yeah, 2 from
1
Dengar.
yep.
That's all of them.
So we can now see a hit,
that's
and
two.
I think...
That's 2 crits and 2 blanks.
How can you tell if they are hits or crits? They're so tiny, maybe just experience.
Yeah, it's experience, man. There's a focus result there.
Yep.
Rey Rolling, I believe that's an evade.
Paint on 2, she will just
No,
spend it.
yep, she's suspending it, so he evades the
That's
exchange.
no damage at all. As I said, she took 1 damage from both of those shots just because he's able to keep her in the arc.
And she doesn't need the focus for her offense because she has expertise.
Nope. Not at
Okay, Nim's at range 2 of Poe, so is Boba. I'd go for Nim, as you say.
all. I will go for him because it will... Oh, he is not. Okay, that makes sense still.
Okay, focus, crit, hit.
He hits from Poe. He used his ability. 2 blanks. 1 reroll. That is an evade. Reroll from Boba's ability, obviously. So we are having 2 hits on Boba Fett, who will now be shieldless.
Boba
And
Fett.
Rey didn't even shoot yet.
Yeah, that's the damaging thing.
And
In comes the range 1.
Ooh, he is
4 dice,
smart.
a 5th one from Thin.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
gonna be for hits, Dargo. That's gonna be for hits. If he can just roll anything else than the blind.
There we go.
Wow.
5 hits. 1 of them a crit.
Wow.
Ouch.
That is
2 evades, though.
all right. Not
Boba's
bad.
not bad. Let's see where this goes.
Normal hit, and a critical is.
I can't see what it is.
They will show us. I hope so.
Yeah, it's
The damaged cockpit.
damage cockpit.
That was a damaged cockpit. Oh, that's such a game changer now.
Boba now moves
Wow.
first. Therefore, Rey can actually sloop next round.
Yes, I don't think there is a way for him to block the sloop now.
No.
Unless he would do 1 bank to the left, that would still block the sloop to the left. Oh,
That really did change
man,
things up.
that's a massive game changer. I don't think there would be other crits that would change the situation here in a bigger way, because he doesn't care about getting stress from. He doesn't care about shaking. Like, nothing really would change the game
I mean,
to this extent.
I think probably the best thing for Boba to do is actually just bump. Well, he loses an action, but then he knows that Rey's going to fly over her. He gets a range 1 rear shot on her.
There is no other choice, because if he doesn't want to bump, he would have to do 2 hearts to the right, risky and probably not giving you any shots.
The downside is that if he does get targeted, he is going to lose his ship because Boba now shoots last.
So what you could do, right, is turn a left with a 3 heart, which
yeah.
maybe would bypass her base
And use a boost probably to get you around.
and get the boost to get away, just to get away, maybe not get shot by Poe at least.
Thing is, has Chris remembered that Boba will go first and thus take an advantage?
We will see. He is not using critical tokens, critical hit tokens.
Yeah, and as we know, that can be a problem at times.
Yes, that is worth remembering. We will see. I mean, just 1 straight. I mean, he can easily get PS killed at this stage.
Oh yeah,
and that would
very
be terrible.
easily. Very easily.
That would be terrible.
Both Poe and Rey will shoot before Boba,
Yes.
and there's only 3 hull left, and both ships have 3 attack dice. All it needs is a fluff on one of them, and that's dead. By the way, hello Lithy2017, Stealthy Mist, and the Heatseeker.com, who are watching us on Twitch chat. Is Stealthy Mist who I think it is, I wonder? But we'll soon find out.
Hello, guys.
Right then. So, dial's being set. The Falcon's dial is down already. It's
Still
Poe.
Dameron.
It's Poe that's the real issue.
Yes.
I think he's wondering who he's going to go for, whether to make sure Boba dies, or if he wants to start focusing down on Nim with Poe.
At this stage, Boba Fett is an obvious choice.
Guarantee the
Obvious
kill.
choice.
Guarantee the kill.
He is bumping.
Okay.
He revealed a straight maneuver.
Oh, he was going for the. I think he
might
tried
want
the K.
to bypass.
He might try the K.
Yes.
Which case that surprised me a little bit.
We will see if he tried for K by just checking if he's stressed at the end of the maneuver or not.
Yes. Okay, so right up against the ship. Now
So
marking.
we'll move it away. Yes.
So
Chris is doing this. So I guess he is just looping to the left.
yeah, that's
It
right.
should be.
Oh, trying to block Nim, perhaps.
Well, that's usually not the wise thing because
Yeah,
he
because
can
Nim-
just bump into you,
he's
drop the
bumping
bomb,
you, drop the bomb.
and like use the auto blaster on Poe if he can.
In fact, he probably going to drop a bomb anyway right now.
Yep. So look, that maneuver was blocked by Boba Fett,
And now, unfortunately,
and now it isn't. So
Yeah.
the damaged cockpit changed the situation completely.
And the thing is, but however, now, thanks to that sloop, if he'd slooped the other way, he could guarantee to catch Boba. Now Boba, if he turns next round, can escape easily.
Yep. I
right.
don't think he will.
No.
He will escape
I think he's
anyway,
going to die.
because
He's going to die.
He's just going to be.
He's going to be
He's just
destroyed
gonna
off
be
the
buried.
board.
Yes.
All right, barrel roll coming in here.
And then
if
like
he
2 or
fits.
3 straight, probably.
Possibly a 3.
Yes.
Very nicely done.
Intensity for focus.
Of course. Gains the intensity. Flips it face down, of course. And of course, Poe Dameron's
Intensity is such an excellent upgrade that Poe got.
Only a 1 forward.
Okay, maybe he was actually thinking that Boba will do hard turn to the right.
Yeah.
And try to run away. So that was a safe choice. And he can I would target lock him now. Okay, he just wanted to evade. Fine.
I mean, he
Fair
could.
choice.
I mean, he could just do a boost if he wanted to make sure the range won.
Yeah.
But advanced sensors coming in for Nim.
Yes, what is he gonna? He's got running on. So he might take just. Oh,
He's barrel rolling.
He doesn't want to bump. He wants to pump 4 dice into. If he's doing 1 straight, he just want to auto blaster array, or just shoot her with primary.
He's not got All Blaster. He's got.
No, he's disengaging.
He's bombing.
He's bombing and disengaging and shooting auto blaster at Poe.
Well, he's not got All Blast. He's got TLT, so he can't
TLT,
shoot.
right, okay,
So he can shoot TLT at Rey. However, I think he's hoping that the bomb will hit both Rey and Poe.
That is more than likely.
Especially with where they are and where Nim's been placed.
That is more than likely. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's range 1. Ooh, definitely for Rey. Poe, I think it is.
So.
I think it's. Yeah, I think you're right. Very nice maneuvering there by David.
Yes, of course, they are both hit.
Both hit. So they roll for damage. So Nim, of course, ignores the damage entirely because it's Nim.
Absolutely. Poe will roll 2 dice.
Rolls 2 dice. A hit and a hit.
Nice.
Very
So
nice.
there is no more shields left on Poe.
Well, Poe is now limping.
And Rey will take.
I
Was that the point of
believe
damage?
that was just
That
one.
might have been eyeball, or not? He did not remove anything from her.
He didn't remove anything, no. So I think he's fine.
So now Nim is shooting TLT at Rey.
Because he has to, he can't shoot at
That's
Poe.
outside of arc. He's got a decent chances to actually dealing with
One
of
hit.
damage here.
Evaded.
Evaded. Not this time, man.
1, 2, and a focus.
Probably, yes.
1 shield.
1 shield. She isn't even rolling the evades.
Yeah, because she can't hope to evade them.
That's not fast enough.
Yeah.
That's not fast enough. And she will go around now. So it's Rey shooting first.
Rey shooting
that
first.
should not be Rey first. That should be Poe because of initiative. But I don't think that matters.
Oh no, he's doing Poe.
He's doing Poe. Okay.
There you go. So a hit. Especially because the number of dice, it would be 5 if it was Rey. So Poe.
Did he hit her? Did he hit him?
I think he
evaded everything.
I think he evaded everything, yeah.
There was no extra damage cards. Oh, he might actually survive that.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's 5 dice. I forgot about this.
Yeah, 5 dice.
Hits. There is
There's
no way.
no way.
Wow, that is very dead Boba Fett. Okay, well, Nim is a decent late game ship, but not against 2 enemies. It's gonna be really hard to carry it himself, and Rey can just slowly follow him.
Yeah, she can sloop this turn, follow him next. Poe is in a dangerous position, but by the time Poe's taken out, Rey will be still. Nim will probably be out of shields by the time Poe goes down.
Yes. So unless Poe does like 4 straight, 4 straight might not even be enough. So I wonder if Chris is aware how far does he need to get away from Nim not to get bombed, because Nim can now barrel roll to the left and backwards, drop the bomblet more or less almost where Rey is at the moment.
The problem with
run away.
The problem with that is if he does that, he will be taking the asteroid hit. But is it worth it?
He usually doesn't care, because
That's
just 50% chance of maybe taking 1 point of damage.
That
He's
is true.
full health, so it's worth dropping bomblet if you're risking just going for the asteroid because of that.
The problem with that, the problem with what you say, however, is that Nim moves last.
Yes.
So
I mean,
if it was 0, then yes, he would probably want to do that now. But
the thing is, he will have perfect information of the state of the board. He will
That's
know
true.
exactly where is Poe, where is Rey, and if this bomblet is going to hit someone or not.
the true advantage of pilot skill, the knowledge of the board state.
Yep.
Right, let's see where it goes. It is worth noting, by the way, I forgot to say at the beginning, that Chris does have the initiative because it is 98 for Lincoln. I'll just double check this.
It is.
And Chris Neal is 99, and the initiative is placed with Chris Neal because David decided to give it up,
Yes.
which doesn't really matter. So I think that's why he gave it up.
We are halfway there to make it matter sometimes when someone is getting damaged cockpit, because theoretically you can have 2 ships on both sides. with damaged cockpit.
Exactly.
Although I was never in this situation in many games.
There's
so-
probably there's probably someone though that's been in that situation.
Yes, definitely.
All right then. So Where do we think we go? What does the chat think is going to happen right now? Where do you think Ray's going to go? I think it's pretty obvious where Ray's going to go. What about Poe? Poe is in danger. He's 3 away from dying. That's a good bomb drop and a TLT shot away from death.
If that would be any other ship than Nim, I would be just hard turning with Ray.
Yeah.
But it is Nim, so he's gonna drop the bomblet. So
Okay.
that was an obvious maneuver.
Of course, it's the obvious maneuver. He's far away from Nim.
Taking a target lock would be nice here. He obviously thought about it, but she's
Nope.
too far away.
Too far away. And there we go. And the reason for that is because...
I think he's just going fast, like as fast as he can.
Yeah. You might even try to get up behind Ray or near her.
So that is not enough to get outside of the bomblet. Oh,
he's K'ing.
Yep, he is gonna get the bomblet if David will want that. We shall see. So there will be no...
However,
Oh,
he's got prime
barrel
thrusters, so he
roll
can
or
barrel
boost.
roll.
He can boost. Not
Oh yeah, he can
barrel
boost,
roll.
not
He can
barrel roll.
boost.
Oh, that's even worse. That's even worse.
I mean, it's like the bomblet is on average. Bomblet is 1 point of damage, right?
on
And
average.
if
but-
you can keep Nim, if you can shoot Nim with your focus, does he have auto thrusters on
he's
Poe
also
Dameron?
flipping intensity to gain focus.
So Poe Dameron with auto thrusters and with focus, and his ability is one of the best ships to tank TLT shots.
all right, so David
And it's
has,
gonna-
David has
he
not
didn't
dropped.
do it. He
no.
didn't do it. Fine, okay. Maybe he didn't want to take the damage for the rocks.
And we can see what's happening now. He's starting to come around,
Yep.
which means it's going to be easy for Poe to face him down. But the problem is,
Yes.
Poe is going to struggle
Yep.
to keep his distance.
So in this fire exchange, like Poe should not take any damage really.
Oh well, there's two.
Should be one more from the obstruction, and one of them can be turned into an evade. And if he rolls an eyeball, it can be turned into an evade as well without spending the focus token. This is
Yes. Well, there we go.
really no damage.
No damage because I think there's an evade in there.
So
And auto thrusters. Oh, he's debating because he's debating whether he wants to take one or whether he wants to avoid it.
Why would he? He should not be taking any damage.
Because he's got two focus results, so
Right.
he can actually change one.
And take but you turn the blank into evade with auto thrusters.
Yeah.
And you don't spend your focus. You use Poe's ability to turn one of the
Of
eyeballs.
course, yeah.
Why did he do that? He forgot about
He
auto
forgot,
thrusters.
he forgot about the auto thrusters and the
He
ability.
forgot about auto thrusters. Yeah. So he would not take any damage here.
Yeah. That's a mistake.
He will watch the recording of this game, I hope, and he will see
Yeah.
what was that. And he also lost modification on attack, and he also lost the ability to flip the intensity next turn.
Yep, he's
Well,
done
Chris-
so much. Well, he's evaded. He's got
Yep.
two evade results, so
Yep.
he's fine. But he's missed the intensity drop.
That would be a nice opportunity to put like 1 or maybe 2 points of damage on him, which
Yeah.
he missed. Why is he not shooting back though? They're setting the dials. Did he forget to take a shot? I mean,
Come on, what? You don't forget to shoot someone. Yeah, that's
oh,
saying
he
dials.
didn't shoot. I
He
mean,
didn't shoot.
it's not a mistake. It's a missed opportunity. There is
Yeah.
nothing for us
No,
to intervene
no,
in here.
We can't
he
intervene.
didn't take shot.
That you take the shot. That's his choice. I mean, if it was not a must trigger, you don't have to
Yes,
shoot.
yes, indeed.
There are many times where I've seen people avoid
Chris,
shooting.
don't forget your triggers. So we can see Ray going one straight here. Or no, that's a one bank. She just wants to bump. She doesn't
Yeah.
really care that much.
Which that's actually good because it means he keeps further away from Nim.
Yep.
And because of where he knows Nim is, it's likely Nim's getting up in range this turn.
Yep.
It does mean Ray loses her actions, but she's got expertise and rerolls.
She will put all the damage she wants anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe she will take an extra point of damage. Maybe not. But if, like, Nim wants to shoot Ray, he will have to re-engage with them. I don't think he will be re-engaging.
No.
And I think he will be running away and using the engine upgrade to only stay in combat with one of the rebel ships. Just to make it 1 versus 1.
Right, there we go. So there's the bump there from Ray against Poe Dameron, and Poe is moving next. And then Nim will move. So let's see where Poe is going. Probably going to be a one bank to the right.
Yes, something green for sure. So he can
Or the
use.
left, yeah.
He's using BB-8 because that must be a green maneuver. So that's definitely bank 1 to the left. He's using prime thrusters.
Yep.
His intensity is exhausted, unfortunately. So
Yes.
there will be no free actions for that.
Which that's a shame.
That is a shame.
It means that he really needs to focus when he gets his action.
He definitely will
plays.
focus now. I can't see anything else
Yeah,
happening.
it's
here.
the best maneuver. There we go. He just boost
Yep.
and the maneuver,
Focus.
and there we go. Focus. So he did a barrel roll,
Yep.
did his maneuver, and then focused.
Defense sensors. Oh, is he doing a red maneuver? He is doing a red maneuver, I think.
Oh, is he?
If he focused, he is definitely doing a red maneuver.
He's Talon?
Heart? No, I think it's heart. It's just heart, right?
No, it's
He
a Talon. That's
Oh, I think he was expecting Rey to just go forward into those two rocks in here in the middle of the table to keep her in the arc. Okay, that's really, it kind of doesn't matter from his perspective. He will shoot the TLT anyway.
Yeah, I don't know whether Poe has arc on him though. That's the question.
I think he does.
I think he does, but
It's like
it does
like
look
this way.
It does look close. Yeah. Okay, we got 3 hits there from Nim.
That's TLT.
So
He will have to take damage. There's no way he can do this without the obstruction. And the second shot is, I think, hit and eyeball, which he spends. There is really no point to save your focus for Nim defense because he only has 1 agility.
well, there you go, and he avoids the attack.
damage.
So there you go.
And then he will return fire. Well, obviously it's range, right?
Yep, there we go. Range 3.
He just shoot you.
And
1 hit.
one hit.
No damage.
No damage at all.
So this is favorable situation for David. I mean, generally speaking, it looks not great, but if he can shoot 1 ship, he can probably kill Poe.
If he can kill, because Poe can go with a very good TLT shot. As long as he hits both attacks, Poe is dead. Of course, with auto thrusters, that's going to be quite hard to punch through. He needs to make sure he gets 3 hits in.
Like, he can realistically count on Poe getting 1 point of damage every turn.
Yeah.
So if I would be on Chris' side, I would make another turn going after Nim, and then I would probably think about disengaging and just saving a movie and maybe rejoining Rey later.
It's a shame that in this instance, VI would be better on Poe because then Poe can move at 11, move into range 1 to stop the TLT, but of course misses intensity. So.
Intensity is just so great.
Yeah, no,
it's just so great.
That's the problem. Is that's the case with all the lists. We all have the neat toys that we wish we could fit into the list. I mean, I'm sure we've all been there. Thought, I wish I could have 2 of these upgrades on one ship.
The PS4 is really terrible at this stage because people are flying PS10, PS11 ships with initiative bid.
Yeah.
Which we haven't seen before, really.
I remember the days of the Phantom when people were flying like a 12-point initiative bid with Phantoms.
But that was on PS9, not on PS11.
No, that's gotten even worse. But yeah, what do you think of the new wave?
Do you mean Wave 11 or
Wave 12? The recently announced wave.
Okay, I like it a bit more than Wave 11 because Wave 11 just made all the stuff that is already powerful and a bit overpowered even more powerful and overpowered.
Fair enough.
So I don't really enjoy it too much, although I'm flying them from time to time myself. But Wave 12 should be cool because we are getting Assault Gunboat, which is probably not going to break the meta. I like the idea of ship with advanced slam that is not a bomber.
I agree.
Because slam is really nice maneuver. It's really all about good flying, predicting your opponent. It gives you tactical option in bumping in the opponent so he cannot shoot you or just like running away very quickly. This is fine. Kimogila Fighter is a scam ship. I should be very excited about this one. I'm really not because it's just it follows very similar schematics to Captain Nim. He is gonna be flown only the highest PS guy as PS10, and he's gonna be like obliterating enemies, and then he's just gonna die because he's a B-wing, really defensive wise. So he's very Boolean ships 0-1. Either he kills everyone or just puts so much damage that you don't care that he dies.
The Phantom is the one which I can't think what it's going to be like because that's a very unusual little ship. It's kind of a small little support ship.
Like and this is interesting because Rebel players aren't really using a lot of those except for the 4-ship Rebel build. And actually Fen Rao is probably gonna be a decent addition to this ship because he will be able to negate opponent's ability to spend focus and target locks, I believe, for a cost of stress, which is gonna be interesting. I like the idea. They did give the Rebels something interesting, which is a support ship.
So Rey is turning into the asteroid field here.
She's probably just trying to cut the way.
Depends. Is he going to skirt? Is he going to skirt the asteroid field? Or is he going to fly in there?
Well,
BB-8. I'm not sure that's the wise move.
Right, okay.
Getting close, and you're going to get a bomb.
He might not be getting close. Look,
no,
he's probably running to the left.
Yeah, he's trying to keep his distance.
He's just going to do one straight and evade, maybe.
Nim is everyone's guilty pleasure. Yeah,
I admit.
I've not flown him yet. I really should.
I have flown him. I like him, but I'm strongly considering not taking him to large tournaments anytime soon, because what I have discovered, if you think about his 42, 44 point cost, Asajj Ventress is costing pretty much the same, and I find her better than him in most situations, and mostly she is very versatile. Nim is not versatile.
No, he has his trick, and that's it.
Yep.
Okay, he's skirting the asteroid field with a 2 bank there. That means a range 3 shot between the 2 ships. He can get a TLT, providing he gets efficiency. There's the focus.
If he's very lucky, he can kill Poe here.
Yeah, if he's lucky.
Yes.
If he rolls 3, whether they're paint or whatever, he wants to convert them to guarantee 1 goes through.
And just to quickly finish on Wolf 12, I really like the fact that there is a Phantom that is better when he's flown alone rather than docked with the Ghost.
Yes.
Because people are just not going to do it. Like, the old Ghost is probably still better. 4 TLT shots are better than, like, coordinate action. Especially that, what can you fit with the Ghost and docked Phantom?
I mean,
Biggs, maybe a Poe.
But then again, this thing is much more cheaper than the old Phantom.
Yes, it is.
So
yes,
you could argue that you can fit more stuff in. We'll see. I mean, I think it's too early to tell. All right, out of arc, range 3 shot through an asteroid. Ouch. Not too bad for Nim.
Not deal too much damage. So we have...
Oh, he's going...
Why did he not use his... Oh, that's Nim shooting first.
Yeah, Nim is shooting at Ray.
So there was no shots. Why?
I think he can clearly shoot it.
I mean, I know, like, expected damage on Poe is not high, but he's only 2 health left.
Yeah.
Like, go for the damaged guy.
Yeah, and I think Ray is now attacking back. No, Poe is attacking back at range 3.
Poe is first.
Oh,
is the
dear.
first one to go. So Ray only took 1 point of damage, and that's the problem. Even if Nim is hitting with everything, he needs, 5 more turns to kill her?
Yeah,
4
whereas
theoretically?
Poe could go down this turn.
Yep.
And look at that, 3 hits. And that would have happened if Poe had been dead. So that's damage that Nim is now going to take.
Is he going to spend his focus? If he wants to keep it on, spend it on defense, that's the way to do it. Yeah,
There
good
we
call,
go.
good
So
call.
Nim only takes 2.
So he essentially, and that is Ray shooting now.
2 hits.
2 hits.
That looks like a blank out there, so I think that's on to 2 shields off.
So look, Nim just traded 4 of his shields for 1 damage on Ray. That's a terrible exchange.
Yeah, and
that's
the
a damage
intensity
race that you are
and the intensity is now back.
refreshed.
So
now Poe will have focus and evade. And he's not gonna die.
No.
He's not gonna die now.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, at all, ever.
That was David's chance to kill Poe, and he's now squandered that. I mean, he had range. He probably is thinking, I need to do damage to Ray.
Yes.
But Poe is nearly dead. And if you roll 3 hits, Poe can't avoid that.
Yes.
Doesn't matter if he's got all the
Well, 3-3, no. But
yeah.
you're not gonna roll 3.
Well.
I know rolling naturals is a very good strategy to win this game.
Oh,
but
yeah,
it's not
but,
one that you should expect.
No, it's
to
not what you
happen
should
all the time.
expect. No, but it's the possibility of it happening.
But that was the last turn when Poe does not have an evade and the focus.
Yeah,
He will have focus and evade now.
So now he can avoid at least 1 attack and maybe even both if he's lucky.
Yes.
So it was the best chance for... I mean, if we get time to interview them, I'll definitely ask David why he did this.
So just saying. So if Poe wants to have focus and evade, he will have to barrel roll every turn. He will probably gonna do barrel roll to the right forwards now. If Nim can do like 4 straight, he is more than likely to keep and to stay in range of just one of the rebel ships. So he should do like 4 straight or maybe 3 bank to the right to set some decent maneuver for next turn.
Yeah, ideally, I mean, the thing with the intensity banking and barrel rolling, it does mean Poe is going very slow. So, I mean, he could do a 3 forward, but then he's not gaining... Again, he could do. Oh, there's a bank there.
And
clearly.
Another thing to consider is Nim is now not having any advantage of his advanced sensors. He's not using his bomblets. It is really a bad situation for him.
Yeah.
Because he just have a lot of points.
A lot of points that he's not using.
Yes.
He's squandering his points.
Poe is playing very safely now.
Yeah. I think that's wise, given him how much hull he's got.
I think he just assumed that he doesn't want to risk and like...
Yeah, of course, intensity.
Look, like there's probably no way for Nim to arc dodge Ray, and if Nim stays in her arc, he is taking so much damage. And maybe not even... Also, remember, he doesn't want to get too close because of the advanced sensors.
The advanced sensors,
bomblet generator.
In fact, if the bomblet here will be fine. Range 3, he's getting a target lock.
Nice.
Yeah, because Nim's going to move out of arc, most likely, and out range, but at least he's prepared for the future.
Unless he's doing 1 straight. I don't think he's doing 1 straight.
No, I think he's going to be running. He wants to try and split the fire as much as he can. Yeah, he's running.
Straight, yes.
In fact, is that a K? No, it's not. It's
no. There is no 4K.
There's no K.
Nope.
There's only Talons, isn't there?
Only the Talons.
Yes. Well, Ray will get probably a range 3 shot. It looks very close.
Ray is gonna take 1 point of damage, maybe 2, and Nim is gonna take 2 to 3. Probably.
Oh, he's boosting. So that means there's no shots coming at all. It does mean that Ray is quite stuck in the move she performs.
I think he's gonna sloop to the left to just open some lanes for him.
True, but he does have to worry about the asteroid.
Probably so. But then if he's
he
going
doesn't have
straight,
that there.
you are correct. But if she's going straight, then she is most likely eating the bomblet.
Yeah.
Which is probably fine.
Yeah, I think she can take the bomblet at this stage.
You have 1 heart on the Falcon, by the way.
There are 1 heart on the
You
Falcon.
got 1 heart here.
Yeah.
I guess.
I think
I
that's
guess.
what-
I
believe
we
that's
aren't
1
sure,
heart.
but should be fine.
Let's double check the 1 heart on that there. So, X-Wing Squadron Builder. And 1 hard. YT 2400, 1300?
This one.
Yep, 1 hard.
1 heart.
So,
1
yeah.
heart.
1
Sorted.
hard?
That would
Sorted.
be easy.
Done.
I mean, you never know with this perspective, but I think it's perfectly legit here.
Alright, do you think we'll get the 2000 for Scum?
Oh, I hope so. And there is actually
I've seen
a
the-
picture.
I've seen the
What
art.
was it? What was it? Is
was
it
it-
for Armada?
It was in Destiny, actually.
Destiny.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so like we had this conversation on
Yes.
stream before when I was playing on the tournament on the Star Champs. I really hope there is. I really hope. I would be so happy. I
mean,
and I would be happy if it would be double faction for Rebel and Scum, and there would be T65 for both factions and the fix for Fire Spray. Just
yeah.
Iman Azaman.
I forgot about Ace as
Think about
X-Wing.
So Iman Azaman is one thing, but also no, sorry, Ace Azaman is one thing, but
Yes.
Iman Azaman, they could have just included Iman Azaman card with maybe 1 or 2 extra points cost and EPT, because he's a 6 points 6 PS pilot, so
Yeah.
he could as well have EPT. It's not gonna break the game,
True.
so it would be nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm super excited.
Yeah,
I want to see YT to 20,000. That would be so great.
I can't wait. I hope they do it, because I think it's weird how Scum don't have a YT. I don't think they'll do the 1300, because I think the Falcon is too synonymous with Rebels to do a Scum version, even though he was technically Scum.
Let's face
beforehand.
it. Dash Render was a smuggler.
Yeah.
Han Solo was a smuggler.
Yeah.
Okay, they were only they weren't ever cooperating with Imperials.
Yeah.
They were working for only for Rebels. Fine. Okay, we can live with that. I'm not asking for Dash Render. He is overpowered. I hope he never makes it to the Scum, because that would just make it so stupid.
Whereas Ace and the Asmin family, I can totally see that, because they were independent operators.
Yes.
So.
Yes. They were obviously helping Rebels.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fine. They might as well be double faction. That would be cool. But yeah.
Alright, so Nim's doing a 3 bank there. It means that he's going to get caught next round by...
He is in bad position.
by,
I think Ray does not have him in arc,
not forward arc, no.
but the range, it's definitely in range.
It's in range, so there's going to be a turret attack, and Poe is catching up very quick. In fact, all Poe needs to do is a 3 straight, and he can barrel roll as well.
Although, just saying, if Poe doesn't want to get any bomblets, if Nim keeps doing 4 straight, he is probably safe. Like, Poe will never engage again. Okay, so we have 1 TLT shot.
That's a hit and a focus. I think he's debating whether he wants to... Nope. Okay.
Okay, 1 point of
1
damage.
point of damage on Ray. Oh,
So
the last shield.
Last shield. Okay, we probably overdo it at some
fine.
stage. Fine.
2 hit and a...
Eyeball.
Yeah, if he spends the focus, he makes sure that he gets
he's
hit
taking
through,
damage.
but then he's risking the defense.
Keeping focus for 2 green dice is not a terrible choice.
No. Yeah, because it's range 3, and she doesn't get re-rolls. If there's going to be an attack you avoid, it would be this one.
Yep.
I disagree, Liffy. I don't think the Han Solo film will give us Han and Lando Scum. I think I think that would be a bridge too far for people.
I think we're gonna get something.
Yeah,
Like,
I think we will get something.
Yes, yeah.
But not necessarily Han and Lando for Scum.
So there is this character who is being played by Woody Harrelson.
Yes.
Who's gonna be the mentor.
Mentor,
and,
yeah.
Like, I don't know, like people probably didn't read some of the spoilers what his character is gonna be about.
No, I don't really.
But he is not the good guy.
Yes.
Let's just keep it like that. So I hope he would make it.
I reckon he will.
I like Woody Harrelson as the actor, so I will definitely.
Okay, Nim just took the last shield, and I think it's taken a hull.
damage.
Let's double check that. Intensity being
We haven't
propped.
seen any.
There has been
Is
a
there a
damage
damage
card,
card
yes.
on him? Yes.
There has been 1 damage card assigned to him, so we know that Nim has indeed taken a hull. And Nim is not looking favourable. All it takes is 1 good roll from Ray at range 1, and he's dead.
So do you do 1 straight with the Falcon or 1 bank to the left? Knowing that Nim is more than likely to do 4 straight. 1 straight.
I mean, he could do, or he could be... I mean, the thing is, if you do a straight, And David knows this. He could use the barrel roll on a hard turn to try and avoid arc, to avoid and to mess with it. Plus, if he gets close, he can drop a bomb and start doing damage without risking himself.
So the problem here is, right, the Ray could go one straight and take a target lock. In case Nim would do barrel roll to the right and then hard right, like 3 even.
That's actually probably the best maneuver for Ray. She's got so many hull shields. She doesn't care if she gets shot at. Take a target lock. You guarantee you're going to get rerolls no matter where you are.
Especially if you're going to get arc dodged.
Yes.
Especially if you're going to get arc dodged in range 1.
Yes.
Because then you have 4 dice and you can as well kill Nim straight away.
And Nim won't be able to shoot you because of TLT. Although you would be able to shoot Poe, who is the danger one here. So Poe could go down this round depending where he ends up.
I think we have 2 more rounds in this game.
I don't know. I think we have got at most 2 rounds. Maybe this could be the coup de grace.
Yep. It depends if Poe will decide to just go for.
He's slooping.
That's not a terrible choice. No. Unless Nim is doing 4 straight, but you can really not predict that.
Let's see if he does take the target lock though. It's not going to be range 1, so it's going to be 3 dice, but that could still do. You could get a direct hit. Yeah. You could. It's possible. It's unlikely.
He's going to play safe and take a focus here.
Yeah. And I guess next turn he can easily sloop right.
He is just playing it safe.
Yeah. A focus result. Okay.
I mean, like, to be fair, this focus saved her from taking damage
last round.
A few times already.
And here goes Mr. Dameron, and he's probably screaming forward 3.
Is he not doing 1 straight, not to get the bomblet? Just saying, the bomblet can be right here.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's a risk.
He needs to be careful of that, and we're going to see if he's overcooked this maneuver. There's an evade.
Because the bomblet can kill him.
Yeah.
Just right there.
Well, can you spend evade tokens when...
No, it's a bomb.
Of course he can. He has gone 3-4, so there is a danger here of the
Just
bomb.
remember, David already did not took this opportunity before when he had a chance to advance sensors.
However,
bombs.
he might be able to see this one as a better opportunity and
focus and evade. Okay, that's fair. I mean, if he barrel rolls to the right with Nim, then he is exposing himself to Ray quite massively.
That could also be why Chris did the sloop, to make sure that he covered Poe.
Yep. It's a nice pincer. If Poe goes to the right, it's a nice pincer.
So if Nim tries to drop the bomb, he's going to get shot at by Ray in arc.
For a lot of damage.
Yes. I can see David thinking about it. David's thinking about it.
I think he is.
He's revealed, so he's dedicated. Oh, he's turning in.
Okay.
He's still out of arc, though, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. And if he is in arc, then he can just barrel roll to the left. I guess he should probably barrel roll to the left anyway.
Yeah. Get range.
Yep. Get out of range 1. Get range 2 for TLT, and also get outside
range
of
3 of
Poe. Maybe Poe isn't. That's terrible.
Poe could be if you barrel, you could get a Poe's arc entirely.
Yep.
David's trying to judge the distance without measuring.
Well, he put the focus already.
No. 3 blinds from Nim.
No way. There is no way you can kill him with the second shot.
And even with that, he might be able to avoid it. No, Poe takes 1. Auto thrusters.
Now
he's
he remembers.
Fine. Yeah.
Yep. So imagine Ray having a target lock at this stage.
Yeah.
That would be terrible.
Game.
I mean, it's probably game anyway.
Yeah. Poe gets to shoot first, so Poe could potentially soften him up. And that's range 3.
Okay.
Nim gets an extra dice at least. 3 less 2.
That'll probably save you.
Yeah.
1 health.
We'll find out. Here we go. Here's the roll. And blank hit.
Okay. Good for Nim. Good for Nim.
Spending the target lock he took earlier.
Right.
There's another hit. And
2
blank
blanks.
out.
Okay.
2 more damage cards. One of them was a crit. And what do we got here? Damage sensor array. No actions. That's going to be bad. That's the advanced sensors taken out of play, actually.
Yes, indeed.
Of course, Ray could just finish the job right here.
That is likely. With 4 dice, no rerolls, expertise, it's more than likely.
Yeah, I agree.
Obviously, no arc.
Ding dong. No arc. Is this going to be it? I think it is.
2?
Yes, bogus conversion there.
Yep.
Could possible. Evaded.
He did it.
He's still alive. And in prime bombing position here.
But with no actions next turn.
Although it is a reveal, isn't it?
Yeah, he can drop the genius. Yes, of course.
Oh, no. Is that it?
Survive. No, that's the one.
That's it. That's the correct. Yes, they're checking. They're checking.
It's all good.
So intensity is
fix already.
Yeah.
Now, this turn, I would... he cannot barrel roll now because of the damage sensor.
Yeah, damage sensor, right.
That's terrible. Okay, so Poe can definitely move without getting worried about where the bomb is going to land. Because there's only one Well,
There's only
there are two positions because of the genius.
Yeah.
You can still drop the bomb after
well,
his genius.
there's the position where he can drop it immediately, which is right there, so he knows it's going to be there, or it's whatever maneuver Nim does, but that does limit where he's going to end up and where the bomb could be anyway, because he can't double action. So I mean, David probably is going to turn the card down next round because. What else can he do, really?
He does have to roll for that, though. It's a hit
He
or crit.
does. However, he also can use the advanced sensors to make sure he doesn't get blocked by Ray. Should Ray...
He should do that. He should do that, obviously. Yeah. I mean, he will know where Ray is at this stage and if he is going to get blocked or not.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Ray, sloop to the right.
Yep, simple. Then again...
Not caring about bomblet, like, there's no...
Yeah, really I mean, I was about to say that could cause issues for Poe, but then Poe's out of the way, so... Yeah, sloop.
Obviously.
Yeah. In fact, even with a one bank, Poe will be fine.
I think Poe will just do barrel roll to the left first.
Yep.
Just not
exactly. One bank, barrel to the left, and done.
Target lock. Go for target lock.
He's thinking about it.
Although I don't think there is a chance for Nim to arc dodge her right now.
No, I think wherever he goes, unless he's harding to the left, he's...
but that might be on the rock as well. 2 heart and 3 heart is red, so he's definitely not doing 3 heart. I'm just playing it safe. Fine, that's a good call.
Right then, let's see what's going to happen here. Poe is, of course... Yep, he's asking
him to do the barrel roll.
David very graciously doing
backwards, forwards.
I think backwards probably is the best call. Keep as much distance between you and Nim as possible.
Yes.
You want to be at the cusp of range 3. Just barely being able to shoot him.
Ray will definitely kill him.
Oh yeah, Ray's going to finish the job. Ray's going to...
Yes.
Ray can do everything. I am excited for The Last Jedi, though. Can't wait. Cannot wait.
I'm totally trying to get the spoiler free. I haven't seen any of the trailers. No posters or anything.
I've seen trailers, but I've not seen any spoilers. I know there've been spoilers and leaks posted, and I've not. I've ignored those. But I keep saying to people, all they need is the logo, and they'll sell 1 million tickets.
That is very true. That is very true.
All right, damage sensor Ray being tried to remove it, and he does remove it. He got lucky with the roll there.
Is he gonna drop bomblet here? Do you think Ray is in range?
I think it's worth it. I mean, if you get 2 hits, you get 2 hits.
You are not risking
that would be half points if he does get it.
Yep.
If this was a tournament, of course.
And also, I mean, there's no risk in here.
Yeah.
Unless David can just see from his perspective that there is no way the bomblet can damage.
He's doing it.
He's doing this. Okay.
I think Ray will take the 2 hits, and that will bring it down to half points. So at least he gets half points on Ray, assuming both hits go through. Unlikely, but it's possible one hit's the average, isn't it?
I mean, you have 50% chance to do 2 points of damage.
So
and again, you don't pay for it. You paid already. They are not gonna get used or anything, so fine.
A 5 forward, which is red for Nim, I believe.
Yeah, that makes sense. It is red. It is. You're correct.
Yep, 5 forward, which is red. So there we go. Stress token applied.
Yep.
Which means he's out of the way of Poe, but not of Ray. I believe
she's in range.
She's in range. Nothing.
Worth a try, but no worth a try.
Yeah, worth a try. Tail T shot, 1 hit, and of course, because of Finn, he gets 2 evade tokens.
We roll both. We roll both.
Yep, Ray.
We roll both. Okay.
Oh, focus.
That's 1 point.
He's spending it.
Look, this focus token saved him already so much health. Maybe he shouldn't be target locking. Maybe he just knows how to do it.
And there's another 1 hit. And there we go.
That's a point.
Another reroll of Ray.
That's an evade. I think that was an evade.
No, it's a damage card.
Okay. So that's not half points yet?
Actually, I see more cards there on Ray. Maybe
there are 2?
Maybe we've been missing stuff. There are 2. So Ray is now actually half points.
Okay, that's already not terrible. And then she is gonna shoot. And Nim will have a hard time not getting damage here because he doesn't have a focus this time.
Yeah. And there we go. That's it.
That's 3 hits already. That's game. He's just rolling for fun now.
Yep, there we go.
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Trying to avoid that, Nim. There we go.
Done.
Game. Handshake. Dead. Okay, that was a pretty... I mean, it looked like David was starting to claw it back, but then he started being chased, and he started losing his efficiency with Nim. At that point, the writing was on the wall, really.
There was only 1 turn when Ray was arc dodged by Boba Fett,
yeah.
And that's terrible, because if she can keep you in her arc, you are screwed, big time.
Yeah.
Because you're not dealing a lot of damage to her, and she is.
Yeah.
5 points of damage a turn.
Yeah, that's the thing, is she's rolling 4 to 5 dice, and if she has Unark, she's rerolling them as well. So that's at least probably 3 hits on average.
Yep.
So you can't take that every turn.
Nope.
No, that's just not going to last long. Even with 2 of 8 dice, you're going to die quickly.
Yes.
But yeah, he was able to keep Poe Dameron alive at least, Mr. Neal.
He did. He played very safely with him late in the game, which is a good habit. Some people might say it's kind of boring, but it's a good habit. In a tournament play, you have to keep your MOV as well.
Those are points that could have been given to David at this point.
And also, he did not need to actually engage with Poe, because Rey is more than capable to just kill Nim herself.
Oh, yes.
She's a fat turret. Nim hates fat turrets.
Right, I'm going to pop out and see if Max is ready. If so, we'll move forward the timetable. If not, I'll bring them in for an interview.
Cool. All right. Do you want me to go set up stuff already?
No, I'll see if things are alright. So I'll leave you with Voitek.
That's fine. Right. Okay. So I'm playing a grudge. No, not the grudge game. I'm playing the Tankard Challenge game. So we are having this special X-wing Tankard thingy. That was won initially by Max Ball, who was flying in the mini tournament. And from this moment on, every 2 weeks, a random player among challengers who are willing to go for the challenge, who will volunteer, a random player is selected and he will play 1 game against Max every 2 weeks. The game is going to be on stream. So we have seen 1 game 2 weeks ago exactly. That was Toby with his what was it? I think that was Andrew Sulak, Dengar, and Quad Jumper. Going against Max, Fen, Old Terok, and Guri. Toby lost this game, so Max kept his Tankard for at least 1 more game, and I was lucky to be selected this week. So the caveat about the Tankard Challenge is the defender must keep playing the same list every time. So obviously whoever is the challenger will have a chance to adjust his own list to be able to handle the tackle holder, the Tankard holder. So I'm playing Dengar Nim today. I have a small initiative bid to be able to move after all of these aces. As I said, it's Fen, Old Terok both on PS9 and Guri, being flown by Max. So yeah, we shall see how it goes. Scam Han Lando maybe. Can Han Solo film give us Scam Han Solo? Okay, that's the question that was asked before. We will see. I think we will definitely get something from the Han Solo movie, because the story of the movie, the plot of the movie is probably gonna be around the times when Han Solo was. I think he was an Imperial officer or like Imperial recruit at some point, but then he obviously went ballistic, get out of the academy, and he became a scam smuggler with his best friend Lando Calrissian. I don't really know if they were friends straight away. Probably not. They were competitors, I guess. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. And I think it's gonna be It's gonna be 2018, late 2018. I think they decide to make 1 movie every year, and it's gonna be the main storyline as we have this year, as we have the Force Awakens 2 years ago, and as we will have The Last Jedi this year, and then the other year is gonna be just a side movie.
Alright, so Max is getting set up right now. The Tankard is there in the middle.
Oh, we can see the Tankard now.
So thank you very much for joining me, Voitek.
Thanks, that was a pleasure. I hope I will be able to join you again sometime in the future.
Indeed.